And once again, we'll send it downstairs to the outdoor stage where Nick Salvi is standing by, the gentleman that's already had a big night.
Thanks, Gabe. I'm here with another winner. It's Joe Mclead from Sugar Valley Farm. And Joe, your 3-year-old, 2 and 3-year-old Ohio filly trotting champion won at the Red Mile tonight, 154.
Yeah, she's a nice filly. She's been a lot of fun. Took a chance without any of my partners knowing when we bought her, and it's just been a really, really fun ride. I'm an excited guy about anything in harness racing, and I don't care if we're racing for $500,000, $275,000, or $5. I'm always excited when one of my horses goes behind the gate.
You know, and it shows, because I see those pictures in Ohio when you jump in the driver's lap. You know, even if the guy's muddy, you jump right in his lap. That's enthusiasm.
You know, if you have a chance to participate in our sport, it's just exciting all the way around. You know, it's not only my livelihood, but I've been raised in this sport from sleeping on the cot on the backstretch as a groom to being fortunate enough to have my grandfather have the farm and be able to rejuvenate my grandfather's farm at Sugar Valley. But I've been in every aspect of this sport, and if you're involved in this sport and you can't get excited, then I don't know what else to tell you.
Right, it's the best part. I mean, horse racing's fun. And Joe, Sugar Valley Farm, you hit it kind of timely there. You got involved just before the money came. You started with a couple of named stallions that got you kicked off, and things are going well in Ohio.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to George Teague. I was fortunate enough to have 2 of George's horses come to my farm right off the get-go from my relationship when I was at Winback, and established that there. But people like Myron Bell, Joe Shabraco, Ed Mullinax, may he rest in peace. Ed Mullinax really, really put me on the map with Dragon again, and it was just incredible being able to be involved in that man's life. Albeit it was short-lived with us together, but a good 6-7 solid years together, and when you associate yourself with good people, good things come to you.
Yeah, well put. And you got a couple yearlings in the sale here. The Ohio breds are getting to the point where they can compete on the Grand Circuit now. You're selling a couple well-bred colts here this year, and the Lexington Selected Yearling sale starts next week.
Yeah, we had a really good Ohio Select sale across the board for everybody that can sign there. This was the first time that we've progressed with our farm to where we had our own consignment ourselves. Sanina Esty at Spring Haven Farm has always did a good job with our horses and her consignment, and then this year we decided to take a step and do our own, and it went well in Ohio. And then I've got 3 in Diamond Creek Farms consignment this week. I've got a Captain Treacherous colt out of a Dragon Again mare, which happens to be the same cross as Working on a Mystery.
That's a good cross.
Yes, and I own that colt with Joe Shabraco. Actually, our farm, Sugar Valley, and Joe Shabraco are partners on that mare. And then I've got a Art Major colt to sell out of the same family as Precocious Beauty and Sports Rider. The mother's a sister to them. And then I've got a really nice Mr. Wiggles colt selling on Saturday on what they call the Ohio, Indiana type day. And he's a really nice colt. So I'm pretty excited across the board on what we have to offer. And, future's looking bright for Ohio, and I'm just really, really pleased to be a part of it.
Yeah, things are going great in Ohio. Here in the Midwest, it's been kind of a resurrection between Ohio, Indiana, and now Kentucky, with the mare residency program allowing the horses to have dual eligibility. And Brian Brown, of course, top guy out of Ohio, is taking advantage of that dual eligibility. Gives you another selling point for your yearlings when you're able to bring them to Kentucky and race in the Sire Stakes here too.
Oh, most definitely. And both of my Captain Treacherous colt, my Art Major colt that I'm selling this week are, well, obviously they're on Ohio breds, but they're New York and Kentucky and PA and Kentucky eligible.
And you race your mare back next week, and then you got her booked in the Tattersalls mixed sale, you tell me.
Yes, she's in the inaugural mixed sale that they're having here next Sunday. She races here next Saturday again, and she's just been a pleasant surprise, being a sister to Pinkman. I bought her on a whim. Basically, I mean, she was a grand individual. Midland Acres did a good job raising her and selling her. But I had an opportunity to get a sister to the 2-year-old, or the Trotter of the Year and Hamiltonian winner at an very affordable price, and that's what's so much fun about our sport is you can get involved in horses in that case. But when it comes to our decision to sell her, a lot of different circumstances come into play. Not only do we want to expand our own business at the farm, but there's some health issues with one of our partners, family, and so you just got to take things into consideration and go from there.
The future's so bright he's got to wear shades. Joe Mclead. Gabe, back to you. Race 8.